Hello everybody, my name is Robert and this is Review Clue. And today we're answering the question, WTF is this? The DJ Mix Party Speaker by Goodmans. I bought this while I was out shopping a couple of weeks ago here in the UK in a shop called B&M. If you don't know what B&M is and you're not from the UK, it's kind of like Target but with less guns. Anyway, that's besides the point. This thing caught my eye for two main reasons. The first was its ability to be able to connect up to two devices at once and mix between them. And then there was the price. It sounded too good to be true. And what I hope this video is going to do is explain my reasons why I believe it was too good to be true. So I left the shop £40 lighter, that is the currency, not the weight, and I started heading home, and this is going to be my experiences with this speaker. But of course, before we get into today's video, if this is the first time you're seeing my face on your screen, then one, lucky you, and two, go down there, demolish that like button, tickle that bell notification icon so you get notified every time I upload. I've got some really cool content coming up with a couple more of these, and I'm revisiting some of my older products as well, including the coffee machine, the eCam. If you're interested in that, get subscribed. Anyway, let's get right on with today's video. So let's talk build quality. No joke, while I was in the store, I actually had to open up this box and check there was something in here. It was that light. They claim to have a 50-watt speaker in here, but for its weight, I genuinely don't believe it. It must be true because it's on the box, but I don't believe it because of its weight. So let's take a look around the product, and what we see is plastic, plastic, and more plastic. And these stickers, if you have OCD, the sticker placement is really going to upset you. It's kind of like they got a toddler to just slap some stickers on this thing. It's really bad. Let's try to move away from the bad and take a look at the buttons and the input. For input, there's a lot to like here. You get Bluetooth, line in, USB, and even microphone inputs. So these are obviously doubled because you've got the two sides. That's really good. Whatever kind of music or audio you're trying to play, Goodmans has you covered, and you can probably connect up your device one way or another. And the buttons feel really tactile, and it's the same with the volume dial. I genuinely am really upset that the rest of the device doesn't have the same build quality that the buttons and the dials do. But let's move on. Now, a party obviously isn't complete without lighting, and Goodmans has you covered here too. There's an LED light for each speaker, and you've got this nice gradient going around the volume dial as well, and it's a really nice effect. You can turn it off, but I like to keep it on, and it actually leads to the device looking rather aesthetically pleasing, but really only in low light conditions, and you'll see what I mean when I take some footage. Okay, that's enough about aesthetics. How did this thing actually sound? Because let's be honest, that's all we really care about when we're looking at a speaker like this. Unfortunately, much like the build quality, it was really underwhelming. The box claims high power bass, and I can only think that's some kind of spelling error, because I've had dinners with more bass than this, and let's be fair, the audio leaves a lot to be desired. There is absolutely no bass, no mid-tones, there's no clarity to the audio whatsoever, leading to a rather muddy and far from room-filling sound. So how is its mixing feature? This is the thing that I bought it for and the thing that it was being advertised as. And to call it mixing is a little bit of a stretch. This is simply two volume dials. And it's fine if you spend a lot of time and really try to cue the songs up correctly. You might be able to get a really good mix out of it. But it's a lot of work, and the implementation here feels rather lackluster and almost gimmicky. Me and my partner never really used it. We connected up both of our phones and we would share music with each other by simply turning one input all the way up, the other all the way down, and vice versa depending on whose music we wanted to listen to at the time. But we haven't even got to the worst bit about this speaker yet, and that's the robotic voice. They couldn't have chosen a more robotic, whiny and annoying voice if they had tried. And this thing likes to tell you at least 10 times in a row that it's at full volume. And honestly, after just a couple of minutes with this, I kind of wanted to drop it out of my nearest window. It was that annoying.
Bluetooth mode.
So what do I actually think of this speaker? Well, for me, it was a waste of £40, but I get it. I'm probably not the target demographic for this speaker. If you're buying this for a child or a teenager, I think this would make an amazing Christmas present for their bedrooms. You've got room-filling sound for a bedroom. You've got some fun lights, you've got the fun mixing feature. But really, for me, it wasn't what I expected, and I quite frankly feel robbed of my £40. But if you are the right demographic and you have a child or a teenager and you're looking to get them a cheap and cheerful speaker for Christmas, this might be a really good option for you. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, of course do let me know in the comment section down below, and why not get subscribed and like this video as well while you're down there. Anyway, my name's been Robert, this has been Review Clue, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.